It is my great privilege to introduce Stories from Uptown. My name is Reverend Jonathan Barker. I'm the pastor here at Grace Lutheran Church and co-founder of Grace Welcome Center. And over the past several weeks, we have been on 22nd Avenue filming stories of how our neighbors are doing, their hopes, their dreams, their concerns. And we started this project for three reasons. The first reason is we have always wanted to amplify our neighbors' voices here in our neighborhood. So often we have heard at Grace Welcome Center our neighbors say things like they never get listened to, they feel invisible, they feel unheard, they feel like nobody comes by to hear what their concerns and hopes are. And so we have always been invested in amplifying our neighbors' voices, and by listening to their stories in this moment, we want to lift up their stories. Something to consider about stories is stories can be messy. When we put a bunch of stories together, oftentimes they don't totally mesh together. But we really wanted to amplify our neighbors' stories. So we did as little editing as possible. We tried to stay as true to their stories as we could. And we just want to have this opportunity for their voices to be amplified. And I'll name that so many of our neighbors were so thankful to have this opportunity. Now, the second reason we did this is Grace Welcome Center has always been grounded in responding to what our neighbors are saying. So, for instance, when our neighbors said, we need a food pantry in Uptown, we said, okay, we're going to start a food pantry. And so in this time where Uptown has gone through so many changes since Jacob Blake was shot 7 times in the back, we want to make sure that Grace Welcome Center is hearing our neighbors and working well with our neighbors to make sure they're being uplifted in all the ways that are possible. And then the third reason we did this is, unfortunately, Grace Lutheran was not able to host a citywide listening session that the mayor has been hosting. And unfortunately, many of our neighbors were not able to sign up online and make it to any of the other listening sessions. And so we wanted to go into the streets, go into the very streets that are being talked about and discussed, the very streets that need to be rebuilt, and we wanted to talk to people who spend their days, who shop there, whose lives are so deeply impacted by these decisions being made. And it is only fair that their stories, their hopes, their dreams for how 22nd gets rebuilt are part of this process of how our city moves forward. And so without further ado, here are stories from Uptown.
Hey Jesus, how you doing on this most glorious day? I thought you didn't hear me. When I got down on my knees and prayed, pray for forgiveness for all the simple things I've done, smoking and drinking. Thinking life is all about having fun, hanging with my friends. Didn't know that they had a gun, and now I'm scared of the police and I'm on the run. Lord, help me, please. Come take me so I'll be with you. And I hope this letter will hurry up and reach you soon, Jesus. I love you. I'm sorry for the sins I do. Jesus, I need you. That's why I'm writing this letter to you. Lord, I'm getting impatient, so please tell me what should I do? Give you my all, cause you know that I would trust in you. Alpha, Omega, beginning, and you are the end. King of kings, Lord of lords. Yes, you are my friend. Lord, I'm glad you found me and answered my letter. And now that you did, I feel so much better, 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 better. Jesus, Jesus, I thank you for all the great things you do. Jesus, Jesus, I thank you for cleansing me of my sins too. Jesus, Jesus, I love you. I love you. I love you.
How are we as people supposed to even consider even fixing anything when it's always the same thing over and over, you know? And like I said, when I was on the news for the Raquan McDonald being shot in his back 8 times, you know, I don't know him like that, you know, but from what I hear, a lot of people say he's a good person, you know. He takes care of his kids, you know, he does what he has to do for himself. And when we see African Americans or any other race get shot, it shouldn't be just about, you know what I'm saying, just about us, you know, because it's not. We have to understand that they have to protect this community, and we have to make this community as better as best as we can. You know, we can't run around thinking we just better than everybody because we're not. You know, but I see that this world is the world we live in is a messed up world. But it's on us to make it better. It's on us to fix it.
What would you like to see happen here in Uptown as the city talks about rebuilding Uptown? What would you like to see?
I would like to see them rebuild. I would like to see it rebuild, but the community helps too, though. They should help too, though. You know, even though we didn't commit the crimes or, you know, burn down the buildings, but we live here, so we should still help. You know, because we live here too. So,
what are some of the things the community can do to help?
Well, donate, help. You know, come out and talk to people, see how they feel about the community being looking like this, and you know, just ask questions. You know, because if you don't ask, how you gonna learn?
Right.
How you gonna understand something if you don't know? So you just gotta make it as best as you can.
Has anyone from the city come into the community to ask people what you need or how the city can help?
I mean, they've asked. They've asked.
Yeah.
But who knows when it's gonna happen? You know?
Okay. So you're saying people from the city have come into the community and talked to people?
I mean, they have.
Okay.
Multiple times, actually. Like, we'll stand right here, and a lot of people, they'll come and ask, like, what do we think about the community? What do we think that, who can help us in the community, or whether we want the help or not? I mean, we do want the help. I mean, Kenosha wants the help.
Right.
You know, and, like, we need it. They need it.
Okay. Thank you.
That's my point of view, you know, and like my point of view is a lot different than a lot of people, because some people can say like, oh well, we're gonna do this, but the other person that's next to you might say we're gonna do this. So if we're on the same level, maybe we'll get somewhere.
Okay.
Because I want this community to be helpful. I want it to be better than what it is.
Yeah.
What would that look like for you, for this community to be better? Paint the picture for us.
Okay, well, my picture of community being better is like, we as people, you know, come together, and like back when Martin Luther King was around, you know, you see how they came together and was marching together. It was African Americans, Caucasians, it didn't matter. Everybody was marching for something. And a lot of people, when they say they want to march, sometimes it don't be for what they're really marching for. Sometimes it does. Like when we march for our community to be better, for us as African Americans or any other race to come together and help each other. After the march, it became something else. Riot, come on, that's not marching. That's not what we're marching for. We're marching for a better community, to be better within ourselves, you know, and to help other people be better and see that we're better, you know. But and another thing about my community, I want my community to grow as together, you know, grow together, not separate, not apart, together. Because when we're together, we're stronger. That's my opinion.
So I would like for them to fix it up, because I grew up here, you know, and it's like home here, you know. It's a shame that they come down here and burn a little part of the town up. You know, that's a shame.
What would you like to see as the city's talking about rebuilding Uptown? What would you like to see built here?
Well, I would like for them to bring the taco place back. Okay. That taco place, you know.
Okay.
we're able to get the tacos for $1. It's pretty cheap, and Netta comes around here, and we really don't have nowhere to go now because they done burnt everything up.
Okay.
So I would like to see that Uptown back.
Okay. What's some other things, if you were able to go to a listening session, what are some of the other things you would like the mayor and other city leaders to know?
I don't really know about that. All I know is we need to come together as a family, and stop hurting people, and just get along.
Okay. Okay.
I would like to see.
Okay. So what would you like to see happen to Uptown?
I'd like to see it come back like it was.
Okay.
Been here all my life, and that's what we see.
Okay.
Let's have it back exactly like it was.
Okay.
And my name is Chanel Anthony. I'm a 31-year-old female from Uptown.
And has anyone from the city come into this community to talk with people to find out how you're feeling and what are your dreams of, as Uptown's rebuilt, what are your dreams about what's gonna be built here?
Okay. No, nobody's come down here to talk to us. Well, I had personally had to talk to them. My dreams for I've been in Kenosha for about 7 years. Me and my and I've seen things that I wouldn't want to see on a daily basis. But it's just not just us that are taking advantage of. There's other communities that get taken advantage of. We're just the ones that say something about it. You know what I'm saying? And my dreams for Uptown, anybody who's black in this town and of importance, I say to you guys, put money into your community. Come up here and see what we're dealing with. Because nobody really cares. We're the ones who are forgotten about, And I'm serious. Anybody who's black and important, come up here and invest. That's what we want you to do. That's what we do right here. They don't care about us. They don't care about our dollar. They don't care, period. And it needs to be heard. That's it.
Thank you.
So, this is what your city's like. Everybody out here on bullshit. You come home, you get out of prison, there ain't no rules, no home. This is where everybody be at. So, I've been out here all my life, 25 years. Born and raised.
Y'all see the parents
My parents from Illinois. It's hard to move around. So there ain't no housing. You get out the joint. There ain't no rooms. There ain't no apartments. It's hard for them to rent to you.
My name is Wayne. I'm an associate. I'm born and raised in Chicago, but I've originally in Kenosha, and I've been in Kenosha for 60 years. I thank God that I'm here today to talk about what I'm experiencing and what I had experienced. Yeah. I like it. I thank God I'm up now. Thank God I can be able to speak. Because I realize the fact that we're going through situations that we don't have to. You know what I'm saying? To take care, it's growing by itself. But we need somebody to stand up and be accountable, to be recognizable what they can do for the people instead of themselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against the police because they're here to serve and protect. But one thing about it, they're here to serve it, but they do things on their own to try to make them look good in front of the people. I realize that ain't right, but nevertheless, we gotta go on anyway, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because we got one life to live, might well live to the best of our ability to be better than what we are today. You know what I'm saying? Because, when I look at life, I think life is beautiful. It's all in the matter of your making, nobody else, your making. And be secure, and be honest, and be just to everybody to make things okay. That's it for you.
My name is Nadajane Harris, and I be at Uptown on 61st and 22nd. I think it's very good that we should get bathrooms in the area where everybody be at. Get bathrooms so everybody can go and rest up. They took everything from us, the taco place, the beauty supply. They took everything from us. So I think that'd be very good if we get bathrooms here. and that we get different things here for the people that be here and that don't got nothing. So I think it should be good that we get stuff here for everybody to use. Grocery stores, other stores for everybody to use. Food places that we all used to work for. I think that'd be excellent for the kids and the adults to go to and stuff like that. So I think that'd be very good to get here.
That's my
so
niece
we
right
don't
there.
have to
That's my
go
niece.
places or begging nobody to
I gotta go. I need to
help
get
us
my house.
with clothes, with food, with drinks, or nobody don't gotta beg nobody for nothing. So I think that'd be very good for everybody to help us with. Everybody at Uptown or everybody that be walking past here or stuff, I think we will all appreciate it. And I thank you, and I appreciate you, and I hope everybody have a blessed day.
My name is Lonnie Stewart. I can tell you a whole bunch of stories about Kenosha. The mayor and the chief of police and internal affairs was already warned about what was going to happen now. What is called Kush Coalition?
Yeah.
We had meetings with the mayor and the chief of police and internal affairs with the Kush Coalition and the ACLU. We all sat in the mayor's office. Hey, mayor! I'm back. Okay, I told you. What did I ask you? Only thing I wanted you to do was check these police officers' background. Because if they've been bullied all their life, you gave a bully a gun and a badge. And I asked you that very simple. So what happened to Jacob Blake? That's on y'all. What happened to your city? That's on y'all. Guess what? If you don't charge that cop, whatever the rest gonna happen in the city, it's on you. Put this on TV because guess what? Mayor, I was in your office. I was with you and the chief of police. I was with you when a turn affairs. We were always there. The Preacher Coalition, NAACP, ACLU, we was all in your office. And you know I can't, wait a minute. If I'm telling a lie, charge me with perjury, charge me with telling a lie. I've been in your office 3 times. Oh, the video that was up here, you deleted it.
What would you like to see happen with the Uptown area?
With the Uptown area? Wait a minute, what was it Pastor John a couple years ago when I came down there and told them when I went to that city council meeting at that bank over there? All this stuff was gone.
Right,
All this stuff was already gone. It was not in the city plan. So guess what? How convenient that you have a fire. You have a riot and you have a fire. None of this go back 2018, 2019. City council meeting right at that bank, that old bank over there. Tell them to show you the new blueprint of Uptown. And like I told them, where are they gonna get $12 million from? These people don't make that type of money to pay us back. And I'm talking about us as the taxpayer.
Has anyone from the city come down here to talk to people
They
in
ain't
this
talking to
community?
nobody black. All the mayor is doing is talking to the people that's up front. He's talking to the people in the office. He's talking to them people down there. They don't live down here.
Have you heard about the mayor's listening sessions?
He don't do nothing. All he gonna do is listen. He ain't gonna do shit. Them people already made plans. What? You can say what you want. My name is Lonnie Stewart.
Hello, I'm the Reverend Dr. Monica L. Cummings, and you have just viewed some of the stories from Uptown over the past few weeks. Having spent time here in Uptown talking with residents, listening to their stories, recording their stories, has been an absolute honor for me as a human being, and more so as a minister. For these folks to entrust their stories with us, to be vulnerable with us, by giving their names and showing their faces as they speak truth to power, is a testament to their spirit, to the resilience, to the tenacity of the people in this community. Our hope when we started this project was to get their stories out into the public square. As Pastor Barker mentioned, the listening sessions that the mayor of Kenosha held, this community was not included as a site for those listening sessions to take place. And so we thought it was our duty, our ministerial and pastoral duty, to ensure that the stories of the people, at least some of the stories of the people in this community, are heard. We appreciate you watching this video. We appreciate your taking the time, your valuable time, to hear these stories. And if you are a resident of Kenosha, we ask that you lend your voice to the people in this community to ensure that when Uptown is redeveloped, that it's redeveloped with the people of this community in mind. There's a saying in the activist community, nothing about us without us. And so I say that to say that no decisions about this community be made unless the voices of the people who live in this community are heard and are at the table when decisions are made.
We are so grateful for the whole team that made this project possible. We're grateful for Leif Peterson, Director of Welcome Center, and also we are grateful for Minister Patrick Roberts, the pastor at First Baptist, who helped us so much, and also Pastor Carl Baylor, the campus pastor at Carthage. We're grateful for everybody that made this possible.
And this project would not have been possible without the residents of the Uptown community who lend their voices and who share their stories with us. And we will forever be appreciative and grateful for them for sharing their stories with us and spending time with us, teaching us about their community and allowing us to be present to witness some of their struggle and to listen to their stories. Blessed be, and amen.
Amen.